What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, it's about time I finally did this book tag. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Steph, and yes, it is time. Time for me to finally do the book tag that I probably should have done a long time ago, since all I talk about on this channel is Broadway and books. Well, we're here now, so what's happening? So yeah, this is the Hamilton book tag, originally created by someone who I will link in the icon description down below, whose channel I cannot think of right now, even though I probably should have written it down before doing this tag. I plan ahead well. Honestly, I was really inspired to do this tag because of Vanessa, who is over on BookTube and on Twitter and all the fun stuff, so you should check her out. I'll also link her down in the description below because, one, she's tagged, but we'll pretend we didn't hear that till the end of the video, and two, she's amazing. I love her. I'll also link her in the icon, so check her out. She's been tweeting a lot about Hamilton recently, and that really got me thinking, like, the main reason I haven't done this tag yet is because I feel like I wouldn't really have too many people to tag because of how old this tag is. This tag is about 3 years old now, and I don't know if anyone would do it. I don't know if anyone's super into Hamilton anymore. I don't know, but to see her tweeting about it, I'm just like, that's definitely one person to tag, and you know what? I think she'd be down, so I'm gonna finally do the tag. This is a good excuse. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bring it back. Maybe. I just want to do it. I love Hamilton. So this one has a series of 10 questions based off the songs from the hit musical Hamilton, which if you haven't heard yet, you should do it. What are you doing with your life if you haven't heard Hamilton yet? It's amazing. And Manuel Miranda blessed us with this gift, and we should all appreciate it. So, without further ado, let's just get into the tag, because I'm really excited, guys. I love this musical.
How you going to get your debt plan through?
I guess I'm going to finally have to listen to you. Really? Talk less. Smile more. Do whatever it takes to get my plan on the Congress floor.
And Madison and Jefferson are merciless.
Well, hate the sin, love the sinner.
Hamilton.
I'm sorry, Burr, I gotta go.
But
Decisions are happening over dinner.
The room where it happens, a book world you would put yourself in. Now, honestly, I'm going with something kind of boring. It's more the situation I would put myself in, and that's Stranger Than Fanfiction by Chris Colfer. Now, this book follows this group of friends, fresh out of high school, about to go their separate ways for college, or they're right out to that point, and they end up going on a road trip, and one of their favorite celebrities, actors, goes with them and hangs out with them, and it's crazy. I would love to be put in that situation. I would love to hang out with Brendan Urie or Patrick Stump or Matt Smith or David Tennant or one of my favorite musicians, actors, whoever. I would absolutely love that. Just a chance to hang out with them longer than a meet and greet, because I've been to a meet and greet with Panic at the Disco. It's very rushed, and I was very anxious because Zach said if we took too long, he'd just kick us out. So I didn't want that, so I kind of rushed my meet and greet because I was afraid. Still, Brendan Urie is a very nice person. I will die on this hill. Now, I would love the chance just to sit down and talk with them and hang out, and I don't know, that would be so fun. I would love to do that with one of my favorite celebrities. I mean, that would be awesome.
take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, still in the city just to watch all the guys.
Angelica, Eliza, and Peggy, Schuyler sisters, Angelica, Peggy, Eliza.
The Schuyler sisters, an underrated female character, and honestly, I'm gonna go with Asa from Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This one, it was a book that we were all excited for because, yeah, John Green's back! And then you either found count of you loved it or you hated it. There was, nothing in between. And so we had these discussions right off the bat, and then the book just kind of died out. No one really talks about it anymore. And I think Asa's character and how it just talks about the thought spirals and just everything going on inside her head, because she was the hero of her story, but she was also the antagonist. And I just think she's underrated for that point. She goes through these struggles, and I just really think she's underrated, and I feel like I would love to talk about her more. I would love to have more people talk about her. I'm sure I just haven't watched enough videos. I'm sure there's plenty of videos talking about her and the character in this book, but I really feel like she's an underrated female character. My Shaw, a character that goes after what they want and doesn't let anyone stop them. And though I'm not done with the book yet, this kind of fits the characteristic of our main character, Andy. So Andy is a zombie who doesn't have any vocal cords because they got damaged in the car accident he died in. And in this world, zombies, when they come back, they are still, they don't go totally bloodthirsty brains, but they're still deemed as lesser than anyone. When they're first turned, they're picked up by the SPCA. If they're not taken, they're dissected or whatever. And when they are taken, they have to be kept out of the public eye. They're not allowed out in certain times. People can ridicule them and tear them apart without any, like, any consequences for their actions. Like, it's a college thing to go out and just dismember zombies, which is really kind of freaky because it's just one step down from a human if you think about it, and this book is kind of morbid. But there's that. He's campaigning for zombie rights with his little chalkboard signs and little picket signs. He's campaigning for zombie rights that, you know what, they're still people too, kinda. They might be dead, but they're still back. They can still talk. They can still function. They're just like other people except for the fact that they're dead and kind of smell a little bit. He's really fighting for it against his parents' best wishes, against the wishes of people around him. People throw garbage at him, all this other stuff. And he's still going for it despite all that.
Provoke outrage. Outright. That's right. Don't engage. Strike by night. Remain relentless till their troops take flight.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight.
Outrun. Outrun. Outlast.
Outlast.
Hit 'em quick. Get out fast. Stay alive until this horrible show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags, half-mast. Raise a glass.
Stay alive, a character you wish was still alive. The character I'm going with was one in Rain by Virginia Bergen. Like, when this character died, he took my interest of the story with him because he was the only thing keeping me reading the story, and he left me with a bratty character. So, when he died, I just ruined the story for me. I DNF'd this book, and I'm disappointed, I'm sad, so there's that.
I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful with that one, love. He will do what it takes to survive.
Burn, the most heartbreaking end to a relationship you've read. And honestly, History Is All You Left Me really got me in the feels. Like, it hit me hard. I was so... Oh, the end of that one, my God. I'm still hurting. I read that one a few months ago. That one is so sad. So sad. It hurts. Just to see the back, like, the before of the relationship and the current of the relationship and the, everything hurts inside.
You say the price of my love is not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made an arrangement when you went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back, soon you'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back, time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love. Da 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 da.
He'll be back, the Sassiest villain. Honestly, I couldn't think of one for this one, but I think I'm going to go with the villain from The Savage Song, even though I don't have the book with me because it's buried in the shelves back there, which you can't see. Like I said, I planned for this video really well. I can't even remember his name.
Have you read this? Alexander Hamilton had a torrid affair, and he wrote it down right there. Highlight.
The Reynolds Pamphlet, a book with a twist you didn't see coming. And honestly, I'm just going to say the one, Dead City by James Pointy. This one, it was going to be 3 stars, and then there was this twist that blew my mind, I did not see coming at all, so that pushed it to 4 stars for me. It was a pretty good twist.
After the war, I went back to New York. After the war, I went back to New York. I finished up my studies and I practiced law. I practiced law, bird work next door. Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation, the liberty behind deliberation. I intend to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Counsel Hamilton, sit down. The client never reaches innocent. Call your first witness. That's all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Non-stop. A book series that you marathon, and honestly, the last book series I really marathon was Goosebumps by R.L. Stine. Honestly, anything by R.L. Stine, because R.L. Stine was the king of my childhood. It's the last thing I remember. I read book 1, book 2, then I read all the rest of them out of order, granted, but I still read them all. It was a series I loved with all my heart. It's a series I've spent, like, my life collecting so far, so I love marathoning them. I still love looking back at them, even if they are just for kids. Even going back to his teen series, I love it, and, like, I love it and I will fight.
I remember that night, I just might forget that night.
Sassified, your favorite book with multiple points of view. And honestly, it's my current favorite. What were you gonna expect? It's Dear Evan Hansen. I love what the multiple points of view added to the story, added just to the Dear Evan Hansen canon. I love it so much. It was so good. So good. I am so satisfied. So satisfied.
You could have done so much more if you only had time. And when my time is up, have I done enough? Will they tell your story?
Who Lives, Who Dies, Who Tells Your Story, a book or a series that you feel like we've talked about throughout history. And honestly, we may be mad at her for what she's doing to the series, but when she first created it, she created something magical, and that's Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. And yeah, I know we're all bitter at what she's been doing in the canon, how she's been kind of messing things up and going against things she said in the past, and just everything about what she's adding to a finished canon. It's frustrating, but she really created something magical that impacted most of us, if not all of us, at some point in our lives. And I just feel like we're gonna still be talking about this. This book's started coming out 20 years ago, okay? Like, this book series is like 20 years old. Well, not the entire series, but you know what I mean, like the concept and idea. And it's like, it's already so big, we're having a spin-off series of a book within the book. Like, it wasn't ever a real book, it was a book within the book. And then just to have this stuff, I know, she's frustrating a bit. And not even a bit, she's been frustrating recently. But she really created something magical with this series, and I'm grateful for that, and I just wish she would leave it alone. So that was the 10 questions of the tag, but there's bonus questions. Yay, more Hamilton to listen to.
I've never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a rebel with some rebels on a hot night. After met my sister as she's dazzling in the room. And you walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing in the band's top volume. Right to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Grab my sister and whisper, yo, this one's mine. My sister made her way across the room to you. And I got nervous thinking, what you gonna do? She grabbed you by the arm and thinking, I'm through. And you look back at me and suddenly I'm helpless. Oh, because I so sad, helpless. Down for the down and up, round and up, helpless. I'm so into you, looking to your eyes, so into you, helpless. And up, I'm down for the down and I'm drowning.
Helpless, the relationship you were pulling for from the very start, and I'm going with Eliza and Wallace from Eliza and Her Monsters. I love the relationship. I love I love the story around the relationship. I loved it. I shipped them. I still ship them. I shipped them so hard, and I loved it.
Look 'em in the eye, ain't no higher. Summon all the courage you require. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, faces fire.
The 10 Duel Commandments, favorite fight scene. And there were a few, so I'm not really going to say a specific one, but Catching Stars had some quality fight scenes I'm here for. I loved it. Read this book if you haven't, because it's amazing, by Kayla Keenan. Go do it. I don't know if you can see it because this cover is kind of dark, and it's always hard to get like a good focus of it on the camera, but just trust me, go read this book. There's some great fight scenes. There's some magic. It's fun.
Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. Oh my God, she looks so helpless. Everybody say hell yes. Lord, show me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. In my mind, I'm trying to go. Then my mouth is on mine and I don't say.
Guilty pleasure read, and for that one, I'm going with Broken Banana by Ross. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But this one is about a guy broke his penis during sex. It's written by a comedian too, so it's hilarious. I love it so much. I'm about halfway through it. I started at the beginning of the month. I love it so much. Oh my god. It's so funny. It's like 176 pages about the journey of breaking his penis, post-breaking his penis. It's just really funny, guys. Comment down below if you want a book review of that one.
The price of my war's not a price that they're willing to pay. Insane! You cheated with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue. I thought that we made an arrangement when you went away. You were mine to subdue. Well, even despite our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead? You're on your own. Awesome. Wow. Do you have a clue what happens now?
What comes next? A series you wish had more books in it. And honestly, I'm gonna be that bitch and just bring it up again, even though I found a way to bring it into every video. Be More Chill by Ned Vicini. The original was kind of flat, kind of meh. The musical really boosted up the story. I would love to have more stories about scripts, different kids' experiences with scripts, where they can defeat their scripts, where their scripts take over. I would love just a bigger universe of scripts. I want more of the world of scripts. I want more of it.
Here he comes.
Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. The pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the general. Washington. We are outgunned, outmanned, outnumbered, outplanned. We gotta make it all outstand. Hey yo, I'm gonna need a right hand man. Can I be real a second? For just a millisecond. Lay down my guard and tell the people how I feel a second. Now I'm the model of a modern major general, the venerated Virginia.
Right Hand Man, favorite bro TP, and I'm going with the twins from the Lost Children Trilogy, Forgotten Book 1. I'm sorry, it's like the third time I'm filming this anyway because my camera keeps dying and stopped being recording, so I'm kind of frazzled at the moment. So this one, the twins are the twins. I love the twin dynamic. Twin dynamics are some of my favorite tropes, and plus it's also the trope of them having a psychic link between each other. They can talk, so I just absolutely love that dynamic. It's one of my favorite dynamics. I will die on this hill. I will fight. I love it. I love them. I love it.
France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I heard Lafayette drop a declaration. Then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now work at home begins. So what I miss? But you know my home sweet home. I wanna give you a kiss.
One.
I've been in Paris eating lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I thought the wide, wide world would come back to this.
What did I miss? A book or series or a late reading? And honestly, that's Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. I read this the first week of the year, so I would be ready for the movie. I was very late on the hype, but I'm very glad I joined the hype. It was a very cute book. Cute as frick, man. One of my favorites, I think, now. It's very cute. I need that kind of thing in my life right now. And I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm just repeating myself now. I was late to the hype train, joined it first week of the year before the movie came out, so I'd be prepared. Loved it, saw the movie the day it came out, loved it. I'm really happy I joined this hype train. Another one that I can also add here was Wonder. I read that the first day of 2018, one sitting read. That was also late on the hype train, but it was absolutely beautiful and I loved it and I highly recommend it if you haven't read it yet. Now, let's jump into who I'm tagging before my camera decides to die again. So obviously, Vanessa is tagged. Have fun with this. I'm so excited to see your video. And I'm excited for everyone else I tagged too, and let me get to them. Jake Does Books, Bookish Bird, Kid 9, Libra Labra, Kate and Sarah. And Why Did I Struggle So Much, and The Lost Reader. I tag all of you guys to do this. I hope you have fun. I hope you like Hamilton. If not, suffer. But no, really, I hope you guys have fun with this. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day / night, and I'll see you later. Bye.